afternoon, everyone. This is Jay. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jay Simon, studying third year ECE. Third year ECE. The topic is to deadlines to kills creativity. So we have to do a GD on that. According to me, giving a deadline makes us to work on the work on the topic and it forces us to do the topic. So it may use the creativity to implement the ideas. So to implement ideas, we have to need more time. So according to me, without having no deadlines makes us to work more implement.
Yes, deadlines create kills creativity because continually focusing on to complete the task will destroy the creativity, and continually chasing the task will more effective on emotionally exhausted. Hence, there will be no motivation to be created to be creativity.
If there are deadlines, we can't do work in a particular perfectly, and we can't think creative. So we should not have deadlines. Then we can create our own ideas towards our work, and we can fulfill with what we are acquiring to do the work.
Yeah, definitely. Deadline kills the creativity. When there is a deadline, there will be always a time limit, and the person who is doing that work will definitely focus on the time and will never use his creativity.
There is no deadline. We can do creativity ideas and we may do work very well.
Deadline will destroy the focus of what we are doing. The focus will destroy because of the deadline. The result will focus and the result will destroy the creativity. Hence we can say that the deadlines we can't be interested focus.
If there is a short deadline, it is very difficult to do the work very effectively. If there is a deadline, we will focus on the finishing work, not on creating or completing the work in perfect manner.
As everyone stated that deadline is just a disadvantage, but I would like to add a point to it that even deadline is a great motivator as we are living in an changing world, so we can have creative ideas day by day. So we can, if we are having the deadlines to it, we can just focus on it and can complete the thoughts and ideas which we are getting day by day.
Yes, according to me, the deadlines will force us to keep things more difficult to go. And for example, some of the people are having need to have more time to cope up with their ideas. And for every people, some of the persons are different from others. So many of the people are under pressure for in the deadlines. So deadlines kills creativity.
Yes, of course, everyone told that focusing on deadline may leads to finishing the task faster. If we were maintaining some time limit, we can complete the task with perfect manner.
One must focus on the what in creativity. We must not interrupt or disturbed by the time limit because the result will focus on the disturbance. We when we have time to do, then we got the creativity, the next sense. etc.
Even if you have a creative ideas, we definitely need some more time to implement it. And when we have a short deadline, no one can do it perfectly, and they'll obviously go to the routine ideas.
On the other side, people who tries to postpone the work may not have the chance to postpone the work and they insist them to work on a regular basis. which makes them to work literally on all time.
If we doesn't have any deadline towards our particular task, then we can portray it with our own creativity. Then we can prove it in another way to be best.
If there is a deadline, we didn't work a creatively. So there is no deadline. There is a plenty of time. We can make a work very effective.
Not everyone can manage. Not everyone can manage the deadline under the pressure. So deadline kills perfectness.
Deadline does not kill creativity, but it just intensifies and it just improves our creativity ideas.
Keeping keeping small deadlines will make us to feel some pressure.
Mistakes will be happen if there is a deadline. If there is no deadline, we can do any work easily.
The deadline and the result will put pressure on us. What if this does not complete? What if the HR put pressure on us? That will leads to destroy our the creativity.
Dividing the tasks into subtasks also leads to the creative manner, but create, dividing the work into small work so that people having much more time to create, to have new ideas for things.
And definitely we can overcome it by using some techniques, and by using some techniques we can definitely do more creative ideas in a short span.
Since time is crucial in our life, we have to we have to work fluently with them according to the works, and we have to work frequently and managing the time. So if you don't have any deadlines, you may not able to you may not able to focus on the work. So, having deadlines make us to work in a proper way. So the conclusion is there are some pros and cons according to the there are some pros and cons having deadlines for doing a work. According to me, having deadlines make us to work in a frequent and regular time intervals. On the other side, it may also kill the creativity if we do not have sufficient time. And